President Zelensky's visit to Saudi Arabia, sir, comes at a very pivotal time. How significant are these talks with Saudi Crown Prince Mohammed bin Salman?
Good morning from Kiev. Greetings to studio guests and all audience. Of course, for Ukraine, it's very important to preserve good relationship with Saudi Arabia from many points of view. First of all, Ukraine want to improve relationship with Arab world because, frankly speaking, from the beginning of post-Kiev war with Russia in Ukraine, there is a feeling that Russia have more influence on Arabic countries, and Ukraine wanted to change the situation. And our dialogue with Mohammed bin Salman, it's one of those things that could change the situation. So we know that Saudi Arabia organized several important for Ukraine meetings in previous periods. For example, discussion of peace formula of President Zelensky. It was in invitation President Zelensky post of Arabic countries, another visits. And that visit to Saudi Arabia, meeting with Crown Prince Mohammed bin Salman, it's one of many actually the moments of a demonstration of a good relationship that can change the first of all attitude to Ukraine in Arab world. That is very important for Ukraine, and of course we are talking about future projects, projects that was stopped after full-scale war. First of all, it's our deal about recreation zone in Ukraine. It's not a secret that in 2021 there are a lot of tourists from Saudi Arabia visited Ukraine, and even it led to situations that in Ukraine our signs at the Carpathian region we added to Ukrainian and English language Arabic language, because it was so many so many tourists from Saudi Arabia that understand that we need that Arabic language just for better communication with all those people. So now we are discussing future. Yes, thank you very much.
Yes, Mr. Boudin, what do you expect from the ongoing negotiations between Ukraine and the United States?
Well, first of all, these talks are useful because any talks in any war are a necessity. Nobody can continue a war without talks. Talks is another way to make the war end. How to make a war end? It's we have to look at the basis of the negotiations. Here, there is a mediation from Saudi Arabia, which is a useful mediation, and any mediation, like any way to resolve a conflict, must refer to the law. What is the law here in question? There is a state who has made an aggression against another state and who has taken land from another state. This is the starting point. Sometimes in mediation, we don't refer explicitly and openly to the rule of law on which a mediation is based. But in all cases, this must not be absent from the negotiations. Here, we have to look on the second, the terms of the deal put on the table. The deal put on the table is a US-Ukrainian deal. It doesn't have any other target before resolving the US-Ukrainian deal. What is the US-Ukrainian deal here? That the US is claiming that they have made, they have financed the war. They are now supporting the war, continuing to support the war partially at least. And the US is saying, and the Trump administration is saying, and even Trump personally is saying, that they have funded this war, and they are claiming several dozens of $billions, and they want to obtain counter something against it, which is the access to the rare minerals.